Okay, there we are. Folks, we are live with the Ripple Effect. My name's David, and I have Erica here. And uh, welcome, Erica. Sorry about that. Um, I know you just got some bad news, but if you want to do a quick check-in, we'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to first give a heads up on our guest here, Sandeep, who we've had on the show before. Great to have you, Sandeep. We're gonna get to you in a second. Just first wanted to welcome Erica, and if you don't mind doing a quick check-in, Erica, if you want to. Otherwise, we can talk more about that later.
Yeah. Welcome, David. Welcome, Sandeep. We're excited to have you on here and hear about your updates with your business. And yeah, somebody in my swim team was in a car accident and they unfortunately were killed. So I'm just processing that. So sorry. I'm just like in shock, and it's right here in my neighborhood that this happened. So there's just stupid stuff happening and it's really sad. So but let's put our attention on our visitor. And David, thank you for opening it up today. Happy to have everybody on the Ripple Effect today.
Yeah, I do notice the roads are more dangerous out there these days with a lot of the distractions. So be careful out there and be present. And that's traumatic news. So I'm sorry to hear about that. But
Really
well,
sorry to hear about that, Erica.
well, with that, I'm gonna we're talking about coping mechanisms on the last Quantum Leap episodes, and I think it's so timely to how do we stay present in our life and survive when there's challenging things. I know Jake said, well, I called it this environment, and if you don't watch the news, maybe you think everything's okay out there, but there's a lot of dangerous things going on in the world, and I don't know that things are going to get that much better anytime soon, unfortunately. But anyway, we're gonna as they say, the show must go on. So we're gonna talk to Sandeep here, and I want to welcome you back to the show. Sandeep is a great business owner to know in Oakland, and also a Rotarian as well. If you don't mind just telling us who you are and what you do out there in the world.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Erica, for having me back on the show. My name is Sandeep Rajbhandari. I am the CEO, founder, and owner of LoCal Foodz Cali Inc. We are a healthy meal delivery service that's based out of here in Oakland. We do individually packaged meals that are catered to or served to in any individual that's looking to eat healthier, and delivered all around the Bay and shipped also within California.
Great, thank you. And
Wow.
yeah,
So
if you haven't seen him, check out his website. He has all these amazing photos of the stuff that he sells, and there's some, I don't know if you call them lockers, or there's certain locations that you can have food shipped. Say you're having a company dinner or lunch, and hey, I want to have people over. Maybe you're throwing a party. You can have Sandeep actually do a custom order for everything that you want in this really healthy vein and food. And yeah, we still haven't been over to your location there, but I'd love to do that again, Sandeep. Do our kind of meet and greet over there sometime.
Absolutely. Like I said, we need to figure out a day and time to do that. But we're pretty simple company, not we don't really have a storefront. It's more of a production kitchen. So everything that we do and sell is online through our website and our mobile app. And yeah, like I said, all the meals are individually boxed and kind of customized to fit people's needs. So that's sort of in the vein of what we do.
Yeah, it's not the safest to have a big storefront in a lot of places these days. So I think that's really the new model, for overhead and to make it as a small business owner to really have kind of a smaller footprint, so to speak. And, you really, I see as a very adaptable and flexible business. And it's, good to see you continue to thrive through the pandemic. I know it hasn't been without challenges, and we were going to talk a little bit about that. But I first wanted to just get to some of the examples of people or organizations that you serve and how you've, really who you cater to with the services and the products that you provide.
Yeah, so most of what our business is we're trying to serve these meals to anybody who's looking to eat healthy. Um, uh, so most of our clientele is just working normal everyday individuals that have some sort of health goal in mind. That pretty much should be everybody, out there. Uh, you know, uh, People who are, working hard. They go to work all day. Come back home, and the last thing you want to do is start cooking stuff, right? So the idea is, we want to take that part and make it super convenient and healthy as well, so that you're not deciding to eat uh, something unhealthy or that doesn't kind of fit your health goals, and picking something out last minute. So that's what we aim and focus on. Some of the organizations we've serviced in the past is we've worked, we, like I said, work with a lot of individuals. We've worked with some corporates doing some boxed meals. We have served, sports teams like the San Francisco 49ers. We've served meals to, basketball teams in schools and colleges. St. Mary's College, out in, I forget the name of the city, but that's local. We've served them, and other organizations like that. So that's pretty much, some of the uh, organizations that we've served.
Perfect. Thank you. And I know we touched on that about, um, just curious about some of the challenges you've seen out there in the world as a small business owner. I know you mentioned that you've been retooling a little bit in certain aspects. If there's something there you want to share, otherwise, I just wanted to hear. We've really been in touch since about during COVID. So coming out of COVID into right now, what have been your challenges as a small business owner, and how have you gotten through those?
Yeah, fortunately, during COVID, we were our business model was sort of built with social distancing in it, so we really didn't have to change that many things in order to keep doing what we were doing. And we didn't have any sort of storefront or places where people were congregating or sitting down. And so we actually benefited during that time. However, some of the challenges during that time were like sourcing or making sure our staff was healthy, or even making sure uh, the people that were working for us were able to get what they needed in terms of like their daily essentials and things like that. So those are some of the challenges that we had to deal with at that time. Coming out of it, not much has changed for us in terms of business. We did during COVID, we were also helping some nonprofits serving meals to people in need. Um, but coming out of it, I think especially has, the biggest things have been uh, the volatility in pricing of items, inflation. That's always been, a little bit of a difficult thing to deal with, because you can only charge so much and expect to get paid so much for food that's pre-boxed and serviced to people. Uh, you know, uh, there is like a ceiling to that and what you can do with it. Also, having enough people and the right people to work for you was a little bit of a challenge. However, I think we have a pretty strong and good team built now, and we're getting through it like everybody else.
Yeah, folks are just joining us. Could you just tell us your company name and how to find out more about you, your website?
Yeah, we're the name of my company is LoCal Foods, Cali Inc. Our website is local foods, LOCAL foods with a Z .co. That's our website. And we're also on all social media platforms at the rate local foods. So LOCAL FOODZ. It's spelled local, however, the name is LoCal Foods.
Yeah, and
Cool.
I do think a great thing for families, we that was been a common theme on our podcast, families dealing with trauma or hard things. Such a nice thing you can do is actually send them food, and not have to cook. That's how we can show people we care about them. So, um, I just had that tidbit from I was reminiscing on some tragic thing that I had after Erica's story. And, that's one thing I did. I made her family food for a week, and if I had the money, it would have been good to have somebody like you to send them the food. But, whether you bake it or you send it, it's a very kind of positive thing. I think it's something nice you can do for people, or maybe they lost somebody in Israel, or,
Mhm,
somebody got killed
mhm,
just, on the streets of Oakland. So,
Hmm.
um,
mhm, mhm.
with that, I'm going to turn it over to Erica.
Well, okay, so I don't know if you'd like us to share your screen, Sandeep, but it's a beautiful website. And so here are some questions I have for
Sure.
you. If David will let me share my screen, or if you want to share,
Oh,
probably
sure.
we should share our screen because
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not.
going to make you
Mhm.
co-host, Erica.
Okay.
You
And so
can
here
you
are
can go
some
ahead and share.
questions.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. Here's some questions. So what are your best sellers? And tell us about veg, gluten-free options. And
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
great.
So
And as I share screen, you could tell us how to look for stuff. Sometimes just that like extra step of seeing where to go is so helpful.
yeah, yeah. So if you scroll down right in the middle of the screen, there's a Shop Now button.
Okay.
So let me just walk you through the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
Good
click on
idea.
that Shop Now button, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we sell meals a few different ways. One is our a la carte menu. That means you can buy meals individually. The second one and the third one are meal plans. The second meal plan that's listed right in the middle there, that says shop meal plans. Those are, you can select to buy pre-built meal plans where you're just selecting the number of calories you want in a day and the number of days you want meals for. And if you select that, it makes it super easy for you to get just a pre-selected um, group of meals that are delivered to you. And there are all different kinds of categories in there. Something
Do you want me to
like,
click this one or the top one or
yeah,
bottom?
the top one.
Top one? Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It looks really, I'm hungry.
Oh, thank you. So as you
It's
can
really,
see, there's a lot of
it's really
different kinds
beautifully
of meals.
built out here, Sandeep. You did beautiful work.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so the meal plans available here are based on different diet types. And we also partner with some local diet companies like Jumpstart MD, um, that, that, that we have meal plans for.
Wow.
Um, yeah. And so we are able to service some of their clients based on whatever the doctors are prescribing. Um, Also, the third way, if you go back and go to rotating meal plans, that's basically uh, a similar meal plan. However, these meal plans will, the meals that you get through this plan automatically rotate to a different item each week based on your choices.
Wow,
So,
beautiful.
so there's a few different ways you can buy meals from us. If you just talking about individual meals, I love our signature entree section because you get so much variety. So if you go back or cancel out of that rotating meal plan and just go into a la carte section.
Okay.
So this is all the meals all the different kinds of meals we offer in our a la carte section, meaning you can buy these meals individually. I apologize for this.
Yummy.
Yeah, so what you can do here is select meals and snacks and, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, anything you want. And you can also customize a meal to fit your need, I think the most people will probably enjoy the signature entrees section or the preset meals, which are meals that are designed and created for you. However, if you want to get very specific with the meals and create
Look at that
specific
color.
meal types, then you can do that as well with our customized meals.
And, so did you kind of get what's your best sellers? I love the plant-based options you have here. Yay.
Yeah, look at the
Awesome.
tags over there if you want, if you feel like seafood or beef or impossible stuff, you can click on that.
Yeah. So if you go into our signatures entree menu, if you go back and go into our signature entrees menu.
Beautiful. So some of this is all prepared and some of it you can put together. You have all the instructions.
No, all the meals are fully cooked.
They're fully cooked and prepared. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
where did
all
you want me to go now,
fully
Sandeep?
cooked, and the signature entrees, the first box on the left.
Okay.
Yep.
Fully cooked. Awesome.
So if you look at all of these meals, these are basically combinations and different kind of meal types that are already created for you. So there's a lot of different types of meals that are available here, so there's, and you can mix and match different things as well, right? So there's vegetarian entrees, there's a lot of gluten-free options. There's
Nice.
we probably have 10 or 15 different kinds of proteins, carbohydrates, vegetables, and different combinations and sauces on it. So the variety is pretty vast.
Winner,
and you
chicken
can
dinner.
yeah, we've gotten pretty creative with some names.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm gonna have to quit watching this. I'm getting too hungry now.
This is amazing. When we talked to you last time, the website, I don't think this had all this on here. You're really you filled it out.
We've definitely been working on adding more variety and more options. So if you go back to the customized meals section, I can show you something that's pretty cool that probably nobody else does in our industry. If you go to
why don't we put these kind of instructions in our comments, because we're going to need to wrap up in just a minute. But this is so cool, Sandeep, and good for you. And it sounds like you're just expanding and growing and serving more people. So right on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just refresh us on what territory you can serve to or how people can get this food if they order it.
So ordering is very simple. You just order through our website or download our app in order to order. And we serve the 40-mile radius of the Bay Area with our local drivers. And you can get a delivery pretty much every day. We also ship overnight within California outside the Bay Area. So we use like a local carrier like FedEx or GLS to ship meals there overnight if you're outside the Bay Area.
Okay, great to hear. Very nice. Well, yeah, we are right at time. So thanks for coming on to share about your business, and hopefully see you at an event soon. I know you couldn't make the mastermind, but we'll catch up soon. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was a little sick at that time.
And maybe you can come over to our BNI chapter and visit with us, and it would be really cool to have a caterer in our chapter. So you're invited. Come visit with us if you're not in a BNI chapter yet.
Awesome.
Yeah, and if you are doing events,
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, keep Sandeep in mind if you're doing a dinner or an event. I know I just was, one of my kind of networking spheres is event people. So I may have some folks to, connect you with. I'll have to think more about it now. And especially, it looks like you definitely have an expanded menu and capacity since we last talked. So it's great to hear the update on everything, and just, great to catch up. So, well, we'll have you back at some point in 2024 if you don't mind. And
I can't wait to report back about how my food experience is and was, and maybe we'll see you really soon in person, Sandeep.
Absolutely.
Local
We'll connect and
foods,
do
all
that.
right.
well, we're signing off for the Ripple Effect. Thanks, Erica, and we'll see everyone soon.
Thank you.